Watch this car move right here. Something breaks on that car. He just clears the trap. Oh.
And huge contact with the Armco. And watch as Jimmie climbs out of the car and says, yeah, guys, I'm okay.
I watched this Glenn Xfinity crash in 2000. It was a pretty frightening day. One of the very few times in a race car I thought it was over. Brakes went to the floor. I'm bouncing through the grass and I saw the wall. I thought it was a concrete wall and I thought that was it. To survive it, to be uninjured, I was just blown away in the car that I was okay. When I climbed out of the car, I think the fans in the grandstands right there kind of had a similar line of thought, like he's not here, he's gone. So when I started coming out of the car, they were all on their feet jumping up and down, and I just got caught up in the emotion. I was like, yeah, I am alive. So I found myself on the hood with my arms above my head celebrating too.
No pressure from behind, 5 seconds back to Mike Skinner in the second place car. One flag is out. One more lap to go.
I've been waiting a long time to tell you that. One more lap. Let's be smooth. Let's be smooth. Off that gas now. Off that gas easy. Boys don't have a damn thing to worry about.
I tell you what, this town is not safe for the Ram.
One more corner before we start doing all that.
25-year-old Jimmie Johnson from Sussex, Wisconsin, in his 58th NASCAR Busch Series start, will take the first ever checkered flag at Chicagoland Speedway.
That's right, you are a man! You are a man!
Trying to become the 9th different driver to win a Winston Cup race for Rick Hendrick.
That thing doesn't quit running on him. He's got it made. We'll watch Kurt Busch drive off in this end before picks up about 3 car lengths. Jimmie Johnson easing back to that front.
Jimmie Johnson off turn 4, 6th in points, leading rookie on the tour, and he's going to win his 13th start.
Here before a 100-pound crowd field. What a race.
Gordon is fading back to 10th spot. He knows he'll open up a significant point lead. With 1 race to go, white flag for Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson off of turn 2. Trying to do what hasn't been done since 1998, trying to win 4 in a row. As Johnson takes it down, less than half a lap away from the checkered flag.
Dude, you are incredible. Awesome job today. Good job. Boys, I love you, man. God, you're awesome to give me something to race every week. Thank you. Brother band, you awesome. Great job, Jimmie, Chad. An incredible job. Incredible pit stop today, guys. That's what did that. Pit stop, Jimmie. Awesome driver, my friend. Awesome. That was.
And here's Dale Jr. Yeah, Bart Martin is really pushing Dale Earnhardt Jr. in that 88.
Jr. to the inside of Greg Biffle. The green flag still flies. Martin's number 55. Keselowski in the 2. Biffle backing up. Patrick behind him. For the second time, the Daytona 500 goes to Jimmie Johnson, 5-time champion of California, and his Rick Hendrick Chevrolet.
He can thank Dale Jr. for that. Second year, Dale Jr.
Plenty of room.
Wow. Let them race, boys. Hopefully they're cleared when they get back down there.
Tony Stewart won this race last year. He's won it 4
29,
times.
shove to the 14. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but
Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Off the corner, here comes Jimmie Johnson. He's dominated the race. Now he can see the finish line. That's Busch in the outside lane, not making a move.
Oh,
trouble behind him.
Danica.
Danica and others. Jimmie Johnson gets the win at Daytona.
yes, she got turned right there.
That was a dominating performance by the 48
Yes,
team
it
tonight.
was.
Let's
Oh, yeah, guys, thank you. Awesome.
That's another race. The last 3 or 4 races, and I know people get tired of hearing us talk about him, but the last 3 or 4 races, he's dominated these races.
Ryan Newman looked both sides, and Johnson nowhere to go. Stays in line.
This is what Johnson wants to see in his mirror, though. He wants to see those guys behind him, side by side.
Casey Mears runs 3rd.
Junior's losing positions as he tries to get on the outside. Tony Stewart has moved into 5th, 6th.
Here goes Ryan Newman. He's going to try the high side. Which way will Mears go? Ho-ho's this 12-car Brian Newman.
Keep pedaling it, man. Keep pedaling.
That's
it. Clear by 4.
That's it. Oh, crash behind him. Crash behind him. The caution is out. The race is over. Jimmie Johnson has won the Daytona 500.
You are my hero.
With his car owner watching here at the track and his crew chief watching at home, Jimmie Johnson wins his first Daytona 500 victory.
Champagne.
Well, they said when the race started, get the champagne out.
And that's Earl Barbin, the same guy that wanted to stand by the lady with the blue feathers at Las Vegas.
Here it comes off of turn 4.
Checker flag. Jimmie Johnson scores his 50th career Sprint Cup win.
Great job, driver. Great job, buddy. Awesome work, everybody. Yes, yes, yes!
Last lap of the season. Jimmie Johnson in the 48 car, closing in on the championship. Biffle looking for the win. Truex trying to play spoiler up front.
Don't think Truex is going to have enough. Biffle got a really great restart. Too many car lengths.
Biffle going for 3 in a row. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Coming to the finish line. Greg Biffle goes 3 in a row at Homestead. And Jimmie Johnson is the 2006 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion. What a run for those boys. They were out of it early in the chase. 4 terrible races to begin the chase here in 2006. And all of a sudden, they came to life. There's Jeff Burton, who led the championship in the chase earlier in the
Thank you so much for everything. Our pleasure, bud. Our pleasure. Thank you for everything.
Johnson finished 2nd at Charlotte, 1 at Martinsville. 2nd, 2nd, and 2nd the last 3 weeks.
You're looking at the 5-time champion.
You're looking at it.
Boy. Unbelievable! Yeah! Remember, you promised to burn them tires off. You guys are the best. I can't believe we did this. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the 5th year in a row, the champion, Jimmie Johnson.
From Miami, Jimmie Johnson has never won at Homestead Miami Speedway, but he's never been in a position where he's had to win for a championship. Down the backstretch he goes. A half a lap away from the championship. Jimmie Johnson through 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmie Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Sprint Cup championship.
You are looking at 7-time champion, Sprint NASCAR champion, Jimmie Johnson.
Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Steve, you mentioned it. We may never see anything like this in our lifetimes again.
The way in which they did it, they persevered all day long. Perhaps was not the fastest of the 4 championship cars, but Chad Knaus has been on top of the box for all 7. Rick Hendrick has owned for all 7. Jimmie Johnson has driven, obviously, for all 7. They made adjustments. They continued to battle. They won the race and the championship.